See now, let us see what this picture is telling us. The poor child has got measles and child is saying, if you connect these measles dots, then it spells out my parents are idiots. Oh my god. The lady is asking, any doctor there? And yes, I am doctor. He asked, what's going on? Oh, a heart attack. I am doctor in philosophy. Lady says, he's going to die. Philosophy doctor says, we are all going to die. That is the approach of a philosophical doctor. But my dear, be aware. Sometimes they just write doctor and they start giving treatments also. Okay? So be aware. Now, this senior doctor, he has done 12 hours of life-saving surgery, and in the end, patient thanks God. Patient hardly thanks doctor for his hard work and efforts he has taken to save you. So, these are the incidents which you will face in your lifetime, in your medical practice. There is a obese patient. The obese patient has gone to doctor and is saying, well, you see, doc, the problem is obesity runs in our family. The doctor says, don't worry, the main problem is not about obesity. The problem is nobody runs in your family. So you want to keep yourself fit, running and walking is important. This demonstrates a very good, true incident. See, the kid is asking the doctor in pediatric ward that, doc, are you going to save me? Doctor says, well, I could heal you quite easy by giving you medication, but your parents think all you need is prayers to get better. So you are going to die, my friend. Many a time we have seen as a food practitioner also, the relatives, they apply some peacock feather or any kind of thread to save the leg, and the patient is admitted in hospital and these things are going on. Okay, so you have to face these realities of medical practice. This is one funny orthopedic incident. Okay, doctor is explaining that why there is a back pain, and doctor is saying this is your spine, and patient says, oh, doctor put it back inside. Okay, so this is just a funny incident. Doctor is explaining the x-ray that it had shown a broken rib, but don't worry, we have fixed it with Photoshop. Okay, so it is an abnormality only in the x-ray and we have done Photoshop on the image and now you are fine. Very, very funny incident. In consulting, when showing the report, doctor is asking patient, you want to hear the good news or the bad news first? Our patient says, oh, the good news, doctor. Now the doctor says, well, they are naming a disease after you. That means the lady has got an incurable disease which has the whole medical faculty have detected for the first time. And it is incurable. And she is going to become famous after death. So the doctor is saying, well, they are naming a disease after you, madam. Very funny. This must be a patient of injury, trauma, and patient is asking, thank that I wasn't hurt so badly. The doctor said, all my bleeding is internal bleeding, and so I have not lost any blood outside, so no problem. See, this is the misconception carried in patient's mind, because internal bleeding is a medical term. So when we tell the patient that you have got internal bleeding, some patient like this idiot, they might think that internal bleeding, okay, that means I have not lost the blood, all the blood is inside only. So this can happen. Okay. This describes the handwriting of a doctor. Okay. My friends, so the doctor has prescribed something, and or rather than prescribing writing, scribbled something on the paper and said, go buy this. So what the patient bought? Patient bought the snake. Okay. So many a time what happens, what doctor writes, that only doctor understands, and the second person is the chemist. Both of them, only these two persons understand what they have written. Okay. So this is a true life incident. Bad handwriting of doctor. This is very funny. My doctor has given me 6 months to live. Now the patient says, when I told him it would take me longer than 6 months to pay you your bill, then he gave me 6 months more. Okay. So the patient, doctor has told patient that you are going to live for only 6 months. Now the patient is saying, I am going, I don't have money. It will take more longer time for me to adjust the money. The doctor said, okay, you will live for 8 months more. I think this is a psychiatrist cabin. Okay. And the man has come to doctor and saying, I feel like everyone is ignoring me, doctor. So the doctor says, next patient. So that means even the doctor has ignored this patient. These are the incidents which you will face in your lifetime, in your medical practice.